Hello, everybody. Today, I'll be showing you 3 of my favorite redstone traps in Minecraft. Some of the best, absolutely undetectable traps, very fast time to death. Here we go. Here's the first one. So, inspiration behind this one, I desperately wanted to make a pressure plate trap work, but just having these on the ground, it's too obvious. It's too obvious. I needed something with a little more finesse, a little more disguise. So I've used it as a table here. And here, let's put ourselves in survival. And we will be testing this out here, okay? You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Ugh! Well, I'm dead. That was not quite the instant kill I was hoping for. Oh man, I'm just blown away by that. I'll be showing you how to build that today, but let's go ahead and take a look at our other trap first. Look at that crater, holy smokes. Yeah, that was the trap right here. Let's see if we can find any blocks for our next one. Da 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 da. Are there no blocks down here? Ouch. Okay, well we'll just pop ourselves back in creative here. And we'll be able to grab some blocks for this next trap. So this is just a basic item incinerator. And what we can do here is as soon as we throw an item into here, it would get burned by the lava, right? But it's actually going to blow us up. So here we go. Okay, so there we go. We blew up. You can see the ginormous crater. Holy smokes. Yeah, both of those traps use TNT minecarts, but this trap over here is very different. It actually uses instant damage pods, which is probably the most annoying way to kill in a trap. But let's go ahead and give it a shot and see what's up. Whoop! So there we go. That's all 3 of our traps, and now we'll show you how to build them. Visit trapdoor trap. We need a trapdoor. It's absolutely necessary for this build. We need 1 observer. We're going to need 1 piece of redstone dust. We're going to need 2 powered rails. And we're going to need some TNT minecarts. Let's see here. Do we have everything? We need some stairs. Let's grab a couple stairs. And that's everything, just about. So, oh, the fence post. Fence post. Absolutely cannot forget the fence post. So here's how to build this trap, right? We start with the fence post, the table. Where'd it go? Start with the table, put down some chairs. We start with a little wall. And one thing that's very important is this trap door here. That's how we're going to be triggering our trap, is by powering that trap door. You can also substitute it for a note block or a redstone lamp. If you do use a note block, make sure you don't place a solid block above it. Use like a stair here or a slab or something of the sort. Now, all we need here is just this observer. Let's build this out a little bit to give us some room. Let's put this observer down so it's looking at the trap door, and then we place a block here, a block here. This goes here. We put the redstone dust right here, and all that's left is to place the TNT. And bada bing, bada boom, our trap is finished. Hold on. I always like to have this pointing down a little bit. It makes a bigger crater. It doesn't do anything to the trap. It just makes it more fun. So here's our trap, right? Now the basic principle is that since the minecart's going this way, the projected depth is going to be that way, right? It's going to be that way and slightly down, but it's close enough that it doesn't matter. So the basic principle, and so when you trigger the pressure plate, it opens the trap door, and it's already open, so it won't move. And then the observer, it will update the observer, right? Even though the trap door didn't move, it still gets a redstone update. So the observer powers this little thing, and that powers the rail, and the TNT minecart just goes boom, rams into the wall, explodes. That was an accident. I did that by mistake. That was a mistake. As you can see, it's a sort of a one-off, as most TNT traps are. Not really resettable. And now let's go over to the instant damage pots. Now, the instant damage, I did this so I could do that. This one can be reset for multiple victims. So here's the guts. This one has some guts. It's got some redstone guts in it. It's not super complicated, but figuring it out was a pain in the butt. Big pain in the butt. So here we go. So here's a piston, okay? That piston has this fence gate, and this is a bubble vader here, right? Because you can place carpet on top of any block that's not air. Literally any block. Buttons, signs, water. You can put it on water. You can put carpet on lava, I'm pretty sure. And this is a bubble vader here. Now what that signpost will do is it will waterlog this block, this one right here, this block of water that's like 2 blocks down. It will waterlog that block, and the bubble vader will not go up past it, right? So that is what prevents our potions from coming up too far. Hold on. Why didn't it? Oh, that's because in order for this to work, I need blocks here. Yeah. Wait. What? Oh, right. I need a block here for it to work. I'm slightly stupid. Okay, now that we got that sorted. So the way it works is, so there's actually a water source generator in there. You see the 3 water blocks. It's going, because when this fence post is retracted, it will destroy the water block. It will destroy the water, which is really funky. Let me just demonstrate that real fast. If you take an oak fence and you waterlog it, let's take this. So these mechanics here are really, really interesting. If you take an oak fence and push it into water, the water goes away. If you take that, it destroys the water. So what you got to do with this whole mechanism here is you got to create a water source. And then when you piston it, it automatically waterlogs the fence, and when you retract the fence, it completes the bubble vader, right? So, okay, so here we go. Then you just throw some potions in there. Just throw a bunch of them in there. Like, even get on top of this fence post and start throwing them in. Because the bubble vader only goes up to the bottom of the fence post, right? And then when the fence post is removed, the bubble vader will be complete, and they will smash into the carpet and kill whoever's on top, right? So what do we got? What we got here is a trapped chest and a couple of droppers and a comparator, right? So due to the nature of this, there's an observer looking at the chest, which powers this dropper, which puts this redstone dust into this dropper, and then they're facing each other, by the way. And they're facing each other, And that powers this comparator, which powers this repeater, which powers this block, which unpowers the redstone torch, which powers this block, or which unpowers this block, which unpowers the piston. Right, very simple stuff. So in action, when you open the chest, it deactivates the piston, pulls the fence gate back, and the bubble vader is completed to the top, to the bottom of this, and the fence post is gone. The bubble vader shoots the potions up into the bottom of the carpet, and whoever's on top dies. It's actually very resource light. You just need 2 droppers, an observer, a trapped chest, comparator, repeater, torch, a single sticky piston. All right, let's make this somewhere else. Okay, here is where we'll build our machine. Okay, 3 blocks down it needs to be. No, 2 blocks down. Okay, this will be our little water cove. Let's put a piece of soul sand in the bottom. Now, this trap was actually a huge pain in the butt to try and get right. I spent a lot of time in testing working on this trap, and it works great. I'm so proud of myself. Let's grab ourselves a dropper. Okay, there we go. So look at this setup. This is very nice. Let's put something in there so that when we go to test it, it works. Our piston has to be right here, though. Let's take our sticky piston, put her there. So I hope you guys are able to follow along with this. My thoughts are pretty scattered. I'm not super practiced at this or anything. I'm not a redstone god like Mr. Mumbo Jumbo or Tango Tech. Okay, so here we go. We are saving the water for last. We're going to do the water later. The water has the potential to break all my redstone components, so I'm going to put it in only after I'm sure that everything will work out just fine. Okay, the redstone torch needs to go in here, and we need a piece of stone right here, and that activates the piston. So there we go. Let's just seal everything up here. Okay, great. So now we just put in our water. And see that automatically waterlogged the fence post. And now we just need to seal it up the rest of the way. Boom. Okay, there we go. And now we need our carpet. What are you guys feeling? I'm feeling a moss carpet. Click, clack, click. Okay, there we go. Now this really works with any kind of carpet. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's grab our splash potion of harming. And you need 3 minimum, but we'll go for 5, maybe 6. 6. Oh, wait, that smashed into the bottom of the fence post. So 6 splash potions of harming. And there we go. Instant death. Oh, I love traps. I love traps so much. Alright, so the next thing to work on is our incinerator trap. And this actually is a very, very unique ingredient list. Where is the bucket of lava? There it is. We need a lava bucket. We need drip leaf, of all things. We need 1 big drip leaf. We need... where is it? An observer. And that's about it for the triggering mechanism. And this is yet again a powered rail trap with minecart TNTs, simply because it is just simply the best way to kill people. Powered rail, minecart TNT, observer, lava bucket. I need redstone dust. I need a repeater probably at some point. Well, I probably don't actually. I don't need a repeater. Okay, so let's build our incinerator. Okay, so oopsies. I did this all wrong already. Okay, so what we're going to do is we actually need a block of dirt. We need grass block. Block of dirt, doesn't matter. It can be grass. We put the big drip leaf on top of it, okay? And then after that, we place the lava bucket. All right. Now this is already pretty hot for me. There's the dirt. All right, so now we see what's going on here, right? The observer. So now we see what's going on here. The observer detects that the drip leaf was triggered. And obviously sends a redstone signal to TNT minecarts. It's not rocket science, boys. Very simple. But I was actually amazed that this works the way that it does. Amazed. I was blown away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. That's good. That's enough signal strength. And it's just a very quick, easy trap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always go for 6 TNT minecarts. It just confirms the kill. It's just a guaranteed. It's just guaranteed death, pretty much. Hold on, I just screwed this up. I need a block there. Okay, so now, when we throw something in here, it will be instant death. Now, something to note about this trap. Right, I need glass. Is that it doesn't always work. Okay, it doesn't always work, which is a bit disappointing. Now, if we make this glass box, that's the big downside of this trap, is that it's somewhat unreliable. We can throw like an observer in there. And see, the lava burned it before it reached the drip leaf. And that's actually why we need it to be down so far in the ground, okay? Because it gives the blocks more velocity to make it through the lava, right? So if we throw one from up here... Oh, it hit the glass. So if we throw a block from way up here... ignore my failure. Yeah, you see that? It hit the drip leaf that time. So when we throw it from a really shallow distance, it won't make it through. But the higher up you go, the better chance you have. And there's a middle ground there where it works only 1% of the time. So I haven't done enough testing to really confirm how much height you really need. But that looked like enough. Anyway, guys, this has been Dodebro. Those are my 3 favorite redstone traps at the moment. I'll probably come up with another 3 favorite in like 20 minutes. Anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye.